like my mom. If your hoe ain't dark skin and petite, nigga, she is not my kind. We out here passing hoes to the game. When you treat this hoe like wife. Now you see one smoke by the hoe. I told him kill somebody. She keep asking me how a nigga know. Bitch, I ain't tell nobody.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Riah. So, we have my mom here. Mom, make sure you talk loud, okay? So they can hear you. But, so this is my mom. We're out for Mother's Day, dinner, lunch, whatever. It's dinner, right?
Yes, definitely dinner.
We're gonna do like wine and some cheese and avocado toast and things. But I just wanted to take a little moment to talk to my mom on camera, see what you guys want to know about her, those type of things. This is the lady, like she's the start of our family, obviously. Everything that I am is because of my mom. Like my mom is my primary parent. Daddy, I love you, but I grew up in the household with my mom, and she's taught me pretty much, like I said, everything I know. There's really there's been so many times in adulthood where I would just sit and cry because I'm just like, dang, like my mom really did her big one, like with us, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause there's 4 of us, you know what I'm saying? And then there's like bonus kids too, my cousin, my step siblings, like, and just random kids that come across her path. Any kid that has experienced my mom, she's probably bought something for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't play. So mom, I just want you to talk to them about being a mom, why you're the way you are. Like, you're really big on community, you're really big on helping anybody, even if they're not your kid. And then even when it comes to your kids, she wants to help so bad that sometimes it's like, mom, just sit down. Like, let me figure it out. But some people's parents don't do anything. You get what I'm saying? So just give it to us.
I would say my foundation was very strong. I have very incredible parents. My mom, shout out to mama. My mom is an amazing mom. My dad was an outstanding father. I saw them give a lot. The way that I was raised, we always had somebody living in our house with us. And it didn't matter if we knew them a lot or a little. If they came to California, they just looked up my dad and somehow they were in our house living with us. I saw my dad and my mom bring strangers into the house, sit them at the table and feed them and buy them groceries. And the foundation really is God. We had a relationship with God since I was a child. And I always believe once you start having children, you don't stop until you finish. That's why there's so many. That's why they're, stair steps. And
we're all like 2 years apart, y'all.
And I believe that I wanted to have all my kids before I was 30. My last one was when I was 29. I believe that if you're gonna have kids, that you have to dedicate everything that you have to them and do the very best you can. And I did my best. It wasn't perfect, but I don't think any of them could say they weren't loved. They weren't taught about God. They weren't taught how to love each other. That they, lagged. I know, a lot of people have a really hard coming up story, and I would pray that my kids didn't have a hard coming up story. Anything that was going on, we tried to shield it from them. They never had to worry about coming in and not having lights or gas or water.
Phone always was on.
Mariah has the same phone number that she's had since she was in 6th grade.
5th grade.
Or 5th grade, yeah. I remember,
this is my first phone.
Yeah, I remember when they were kids, one of them came home and was like, my friend keep getting a new telephone. My friends keep getting new telephone numbers. I'm like, yeah, because their phones keep getting turned off.
Right.
Their parents can't afford it. And by the grace of God, we were able to provide and do the things that we needed to do. But it's all love. It's all love. There's no perfection in parenting. There's no perfection in anything. But especially parenting, because you don't get a manual, and all these kids have very, very different personalities. They don't quite understand you. I'm a direct shoot from the hip person.
Very much.
And sometimes that's hard on a person.
I'm like, Mom, why are you mean?
And the thing is, in my heart of hearts, I'm not being mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just direct.
And it's crazy because her directness is hard for me to take from her, but I give it to everyone else too. And then I'll be like, oh, this is like, I'll get the same thing back. Like, that's why she's like that. Because she's just saying what she needs to say. You know what I'm saying? Well, you just have to take it the right way.
I'm not going to sugarcoat too much of anything. I'm going to give it to you with grace and love, but it's still going to probably be hard because sometimes it's not pretty. Right. The truth sometimes is just simply not pretty. And if it is what it is, I might say to you, hey, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. or let me get an understanding of what it is that you're trying to say. Okay, well, this is what it is, and you know, deal with it how you need to deal with it.
Yeah. She's a Capricorn. She's gonna ask the questions that make you say what I did was stupid, but she's not gonna make you say, or she's not gonna say what you did was stupid. She's gonna say, so you did A, B, C, D and thought E, F, G, and you're gonna be like,
I'm just trying to understand. I need all hearts and minds to be clear, because maybe I'm thinking something different than what you're thinking, and I need to understand why you thought that, because if we need to correct it, if we need to make that pivot, then I can direct you on how to make that pivot. And that's the biggest thing for me, is whatever mistakes we make, we have to know how to make the pivot to be better the next time.
Absolutely.
Because we don't want to be in this situation again.
Right.
Right? So with that being said, sometimes it comes off harsh, or it makes you feel like, well, she's trying to make me feel dumb. No, I'm trying to make sure that you hear yourself and what you're saying, so that when it comes up again, you'll have that same feeling you have in that moment to say, you know what, this is probably not something that I should do, because I don't want to feel like that again. Because at some point I'm going to have to answer to somebody, whether it's my mother, my boss, myself, Jesus, whoever.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest things I just want to leave with the pebbles. I like that. I think that's really cute. Pebbles. That's so cute. I need my own little, you know, I don't have one though, but anyway.
This is the mama. We gotta get her a name for the channel, y'all.
Can we get a name?
We're gonna get to a name.
But for the pebbles is love. Love one another. Love one another. Life is short. Tomorrow is not promised. If you have a mom or a dad, even if they did something that you didn't like, forgive them. No, I mean you got to be up in their face 24/7. Because some parents, you don't want to be up around them 24/7 because it's just not safe for you. But you love them how you can. You give them that moment that they need or that you need, and you move on. And above all else is love God. Put God first. This is what my dad would say. My dad passed away. It'll be 20 years on July 14th of this year. My dad would always say, put God first and everything else will fall in place. And I promise you, so put Jesus first in your life, everything else is going to fall in place. And it is, and did.
No, really.
I had seen that. I had seen one of my friends that said that.
No.
And do.
No,
and
for real.
I like saying that. It's
No,
so
facts.
Yeah,
But
so-
she's on point. For real.
Yeah, and be careful out here in these streets. People are crazy.
You gotta pray.
People are crazy, so even when you're prayed up, people are still crazy. And if you get a feeling in your gut about a woman or a man or a person, go with that. Don't explain yourself. Yeah, God is trying to say something to you. Don't explain your way out of it. I ain't trying to scare y'all, but don't explain yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself out of truth. If you feel it, you're feeling it for a reason.
Your things.
Yeah,
Gather your
pull
items
that.
and go.
And then also too, if you out drinking and carrying on, okay, I'm being on right now. If you're drinking and carrying on, I need y'all to call somebody to drive you. I do not want to hear.
Y'all, I just told this. If you didn't see the story time, it's literally like one of the last videos I posted. My mom is the one who came to get me. Okay, she don't play.
Because here's the
Call
thing.
somebody.
Call somebody. Because this is the thing for me. Did I want to get called at
2, 3 a.m.?
Actually, she didn't even call me. The Holy Spirit
Woke her. And I said this in the video.
Yeah.
I said this in the video.
And so at that time she was on what is it called? Find Me. You were on
Find Mine. Yeah.
I had her on the Find My, whatever that thing is called. You know, I'm old. I don't even know that. But I had her on the little thing, and so I saw where she was, and I was like, that don't look right. So I watched it for about 5 or 10 minutes, and I was like, yeah, that don't look right. And I sent her a message, and it's like, are you good?
Yep, I told you guys
And
this.
so she was like, next thing you know, my phone is ringing. And so I was like, so I woke up my husband, Mr. Kyle.
Shout out Peanut.
Shout out, boo. Anyways, I woke him up and was like, we gotta go get Mariah, because one of us gotta drive that car. And he was like, oh man, it was, he was pissed off about it. Until we got in the car. We were driving down the street, and I said, I would rather her call me when this is going on than for somebody, for a coroner to have to call me and tell me that my child's gone, or for a police officer to have to call me and say that my child is in jail. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I get to go get my child and know that my child is okay.
Yeah.
And I think that most parents feel that way. And I think, unfortunately, don't have a parent that feels that way. God will send you somebody in your life who will feel that way.
Like if you know me, know you have somebody. Because my mom will do that for anybody. Like she actually genuinely cares. So,
I do. I love the people.
like if you can get to her, which is very easy, she's a real estate agent, she's on social media. So if you really did need someone to pray for you or something, please don't hesitate to find my mama and reach out. Like you can hit me up too, obviously, but she will pray for you.
I will pray for you.
For real.
Or
So
give you some advice, and if it's something I can physically do, I'll try to make that happen for
yeah.
you.
So
You know, God is always going to give you a ram in the bush, so to speak.
So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I know I did. Give me a hug, Mom. It's so good to have this clip. I'm gonna be replaying it every time I, you know, just want that little presence, that little feeling. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna leave my mom's Instagram in the description down there if you guys want to follow her. If you ever need prayer, like I said, or advice, or any questions about God, anything like that, or real estate, being a mom, anything. Our family, yeah, I was like, our family is very giving, loving, open, all those things. So we are a resource. If you're seeing this video, it's for a reason. But that's really everything for this video. This is like so different than the other stuff on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, double tap, triple tap, everything. Period. Love you all. See you never. Bye. Say bye, Mom. Bye. All right, Mama. What are we cheersing to? Y'all, we had a little sample, so she topped off the.
We needed the sample.
Okay, cheers to what, Mom?
Cheers to love and life and fun times and good memories and living.
Period. And we're also on this cruise.
And we're going on this cruise. And
Cheers.
we're shaking it up.
We sure are. We gonna vlog that.
You gotta look me in the face or you're gonna have bad luck.
Yes, please.